today's intro might challenge your beliefs a little bit, okay? I've got no terminals or honors in my Tenhou hand, and I'm like, forget you, cause I'm missing safe discard if someone reaches, so I'm pretty screwed as I throw a 2. Oh, it's such a bad take, dude. It's such a bad take. I'm not gonna say the name of the song because there's a vulgar word in it and I want to get demonetized by Google DeepMind. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. The delivery in that song parody is a little off. If this was American Idol, I'd be like, can I have a second go? And then Simon Cowell would be like, no. And then I'd feel so humiliated as I drive back home after my audition. What am I talking about? Dude, we're playing Mahjong, okay? The first few minutes are going to be filled with song parodies, maybe some jokes, and what I can only describe as utter nonsense. Now, as we get into this game, we need to reevaluate how we've been playing. How we've been playing? Last game, I hate to spoil it for you. You know, maybe not enough time has passed between yesterday and today. Not everyone has seen. Oh my god, one tile away from Tenpai with a Sanchoku hand. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Wait, what am I even doing with this hand? Green Dragon, Sanshoku, Red 5? What am I doing? I should be discarding the 9s, right? But then I'll have to discard 3 9s? But am I really opening up this hand? Oh, am I really? But am I really doing this though? Okay, so here's the thing. We have a great hand right now. 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence. Green Dragon, Red 5. That's at least 3 Han, right? We don't know what else could happen. Maybe someone calls Riichi, but we prey on some human greed. A Crosslord unfortunately disconnects, but as we've seen in some of our recent videos, the netcode's pretty fragile. Maybe you know, something about that 9 of bamboo discard didn't sit quite right. Okay, I mean, this is bad. I'll tell you why this is bad. One, I don't want to play a dishonorable game of Mahjong, okay? I'm cool. I have standards. You should really look at my dating history. That's not to say that anyone that I've dated has been particular. I'm just saying, like, I didn't really understand self-worth. Oh. What is this? Can someone explain to me what this is? Only I'm allowed to do that. Con into 4 Dora. Only I'm allowed to do this, okay? If anyone else is watching this right now, you are not allowed to con into 4 Dora. That is a Yusong Liu special. I'm trademarking that right now, and no one else can take it from me. Now, what was once a fast hand has devolved into a, I'm gonna put it lightly, a disaster zone, because if I deal into Right Lord, I'm dealing into a dealer Mongon. That's 15,000 points. Am I gonna push for this? You bet your A I'm gonna push for this. Why? We have 3 safe discards. So if things really go belly up, if we draw like another copy of the door, I can't even cut this east wind, dude. If we draw like another copy of the door or something, we can't discard it in the face of whatever this is, okay? So that's honestly a little bit spooky. I'll cheat this. I'm going sicko mode right now. I know we could have gotten into Tenpai, but we might end up on a single tile wait for the east wind. Now's a good time to remind myself that what I'm doing is pretty wrong. I think what I'm doing here is really, really wrong because we get into this situation a lot, don't we? Where we end up racing someone who has like 3 Dora visible or like 4 Dora visible. And I don't think that that's the right move. I genuinely don't. So we are now in a pickle because I have navigated us into the pits of despair. Our hand is extremely restricted on what we can discard. So I'm going to take it as a huge miracle if we can get out of this one without dealing in. New rule, okay? New rule on my YouTube channel. If someone does this, cons into a 4 Dora that's also a Yaku, so literally 5 Han. Throw this 2, it's looking pretty safe. We don't race them. I know I've said this before and I've just straight up forgot. My rule being you don't race 3 Dora. Like if someone pawns like 3 Dora, you never race that, right? Because it'll only lead to pain Pekko. But this come on. This is ill-advised. I'm embarrassed right now. I'm like I just told an auditorium full of susceptible teenagers that it's okay to drink and drive. It's not. Of course this is less real life consequences, but at the same time, I have to remind you that if you die in Riichi Mahjong, you'll die in real life, okay? How many 4s are available? All the 4s are gone, so you can't have a 4 or 5 weight. That's not bad. We're slowly making our way downtown still. Walking fast, discarding last, and I'm homebound. 1 of circles is safe. How many? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have to discard twice more, like my favorite K-pop group, to get out of this one. I don't know if we'll be able to. Northwind looks pretty safe, but we can't be 100% certain. It's been a while. We have to discard 1 more time. Call me a Daft Punk song from their first album. Oh, baby, this feels bad. This feels... Imagine if we had the Green Dragons to throw down. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to deal it. It passed. Okay. Luckily, the player on my right drew their tile. Oh my god. Okay. Yusong, calm down. You probably have a lot of questions. Whoa! Player on my right had a pair of the East Winds. They were in Tenpai for a 5 or an 8 of circles. Thank God we didn't discard the 8 of circles. Again, that's just abiding by the rule that honor tiles are generally harder to use than the number tiles. Look, I know that I'm wearing the same shirt or the same sweater as yesterday's video. I'm telling you right now, it's a different day. I'm sorry to break your immersion or whatever, but it's legitimately a different day. Now, what does that mean? Well, you might have thought that because it's a new day, I have gotten good sleep. That is factually inaccurate, dude. My sleep has been so fricked up lately, to say the least. Sorry to use some vulgar language. I usually don't like doing that in my videos. Please don't watch any of my other videos because in all of them I use vulgar language. Sleep has been pretty bad. So the Mahjong radar is not where it needs to be right now. Also, maybe an all simples hand, maybe an all simples Dora hand. That's okay. Maybe an all simples Riichi Dora hand. If we draw a 3 of ooh, what is this though? Throw 1 Dora to accept the other, or go full greed mode. What is going full greed mode even give us though? I don't know what to do here. I think the right move is to throw the Dora. I know that doesn't look right, and I'm not 100% sure it is the right move, but it's like throwing out 1 Han for 1 Han. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Crosslord calls Riichi on an 8 of bamboo. I'll also throw an 8 of bamboo down. We have another safe discard in this 1 of circles, so that feels pretty good. Hoping just to get into Tenpai. If we need to fold, we'll fold later. A little bit awkward right now, a little bit adorkable, considering the fact that we just have like a lot of pairs, 1 too many pairs in our hand. This 7 should be safe. I mean, this 4 is like guaranteed safety, but this 7 should also be safe because it's Tsuji to the 4. They could still have an 8-9 weight, but if they had an 8-9 weight, like they wouldn't throw the 9, right? I don't know. I don't think they would throw it as their first thing. If anything, this is like a 6-7 weight. Okay. Right Lord is willing to chi my 4 of bamboo. Okay, that's cute. You think you can still win this? I like to see you try. All right. Are we legitimately folding right now? How do we get into Tenpai? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fastest way to get into Tenpai is by chiing a 4 of bamboo and throwing a 5 of bamboo. The 5 of bamboo seems decently safe, but they could be on a 2-5 weight as well, right? Like they could have a 3-4 of bamboo in their hand still. How many 4s are available? 1, 2. That's not enough for me. I'm gonna need some more 4 of bamboos to come out if I'm ever gonna even think about throwing this 3 or this 5. It's just not there yet. Right Lord is chiing up a storm right now. I literally don't understand that. How many 7s are available? 1, 2, 3, 4. No one can have a 6-7 weight, so I'm pretty sure this 8 is also gonna be safe. That feels pretty good, not gonna lie. 6 is also, I mean, is this 7 pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 pairs in our hand right now. We can discard this 8, probably this 7 because it's Tsuji to the 4. Maybe we careen towards a 7 pairs, all simples, 2 red 5 hand. Okay, all right, fair enough. They were on the 2-5 weight for the circle suit. That's fine. Maybe Right Lord's actions looked a little weird here, right? Because it's not Tanya. Maybe they have like a triplet of the white dragons or something. I'm not sure. Maybe they were just trying to cheat to get into Tenpai. I'll tell you what though, we're not totally out of this game yet. We're not totally out of this game yet. Dora's the 4 of characters. Never mind. Disregard. Never mind. I guess I could just go frick myself. Dora's the 4 of circles. We can make use of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes. Maybe. Okay, we have 5 shapes. I'm gonna go sicko mode. I'm gonna go a little sicko mode here. And by that I mean, I'm gonna go for the half outside hand. Whether or not it happens, I'm not sure. But we have a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Half outside hand. Maybe I shouldn't be playing so aggressively like this. At the same time, I've got the need for speed though. Oh, okay. Actually kind of based. So we can either, we're hoping to pawn the east wind. We're definitely going to get rid of this 8-9. And get the mixed triple sequence, hopefully prevalent wind, and then half outside hand as well. So this feels pretty nice if we can get to it. The reason that I'm okay opening up this hand, by the way, is because if someone calls Riichi, at least our hand is safe for like a few rounds, right? We'll have some 1s and 9s to throw down. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not gonna bust out a CeeLo Green parody at the start of this video. Sung kind of poorly, not gonna lie. Nah, it was pretty okay. And not adhere by my own standards. I love having some defensive options, even if we're playing offensively, you know? Oh my god. This better not be a full flush. Okay, it's looking like a full flush. That's a little bit scary to me. Or it's just looking like an all simples, but the way that they've been discarding makes it feel like a full flush. I'm just feeding them circle tiles, by the way. I'm just straight up feeding them circle tiles. Please, let me sniff at Tenpai. Throw this 9. This Northwind should be safe for later. So what do we need to see? We need to see a 2 of characters, but unfortunately 2 of them have already been thrown. So if someone's sitting on a pair of them, we're legitimately, oh, I can't do this. I don't think I can throw another copy of the Dora. They throw a 7, so they're not on a 5-6 weight. If they also throw a 1, then we know that this 4 is like relatively safe. I don't know, but if I were them, I'd still be waiting on this. How do we make a winning hand here? I mean, we could still do a lot of things. This 1-3 shape is actually really unlikely to be completed. So if we chi, why? Because 2 of characters are out there. If we chi into a 2 of bamboo, or now if we chi into a 5 of circles, but I don't think that's gonna come out. We can still get into Tenpai for a single tile weight. It's not great, don't get me wrong, but still a possibility. Okay, can chi into a lot of things here to get into Tenpai. If we chi into a 2 or a 5 of bamboo, we throw down a 9 of bamboo, and we're still waiting on a 5 of circles. Again, with this very obvious half flush out right now, I don't think anyone's gonna be dealing any circle tiles anytime soon. If someone does, then I've got some words for you. But now we've schmooved ourselves into Tenpai. It's not the Tenpai that we were expecting at the start of the game, but it's a Tenpai we deserve. How scared am I? I mean, no one else's hand really looks that scary. This hand is probably just like an all simples hand, maybe 1 Dora. They are the dealer, so that's something to watch out for, I guess. We're just hoping that we draw the 5 of circles. The red 5 would make my day. West wind is safe. 3 of them have been discarded. That feels pretty nice. I don't know if they purposefully staggered their discards like this, like west. They probably didn't, but this is a pretty big sign that they're folding. 1 of bamboo should be safe. 3, 2, 1, 0. Unfortunately, we have to draw one last time. Call me a ballad in the Hamilton musical. If we draw into the 5 of circles, okay. How many 4s are out there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many 6s are out there? Not a lot. Okay, I risked it all for 1,000 points. I was like, no 4s are out there, so they can't have a 3-4 weight. 6s and 7s, I'm honestly not sure. Right Lord was also on a single tile weight, waiting on the 5 of circles. A little risky there. Honestly, a little risky there. I'm getting what do you want me to say? I'm getting sassy with it, okay? I'm starting to play a little risky with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs in our hand right now. But here's the thing, we wanna open up, we wanna pawn on this Southwind. He's pawning on my south till I win. Excuse me. Okay, sorry. I think I'll go for it. There's still a chance that we get like something a little silly, like an all triplets hand. If not, I'll accept the 1,000 points. I don't know. I just kind of want to feel what it feels like to win again. If we draw into another pair, we'll go into the like if we draw another 9 of characters specifically, I would love to try to squeeze some more value out of this hand by going for the all triplets hand. Still a possibility. Nothing too scary yet, but Right Lord's willing to discard a 5 of bamboo right off the bat. It's a little bit weird. Okay, I suppose I'll throw out this 9, and now there's so many tiles that can send us into Tenpai. So this is the textbook definition of a perfect one-away hand, by the way. There's 1 pair, 1 2-sided weight, and 1 omega chunk. So now no matter what tile we get, 2 of characters, 4 of characters, 5 of characters, 3 of circles, 6 of circles, 7 of bamboo. No matter what tile we draw, we can discard a tile and wait on a double-sided weight. So that's why this is the perfect one-away shape. Like, you can seriously pause the video right now and think, any useful tile that comes into this hand, we can discard a tile such that we're on a 2-sided weight at the end. The 2 of characters is the Dora. Okay, that's the extra value that I needed. What else are we hoping to draw? We're hoping to draw another Southwind or a 3 of bamboo, so we can call Khan. But I'm not about to turn up my nose at ronning the player that's in first place right now. Okay. Feels good to win again. Feels good to win. And now we're in the dealer's seat. Look at me. I'm the dealer now. I don't know a single person who saw that Tom Hanks movie. The movie where the instantly quotable line, "Look at me, I'm the captain now." I don't know anyone who saw that movie. Leave a comment if you saw that movie. Is it a good movie? I'm gonna be honest, maybe they just made the trailer for that movie. This could be like a whole conspiracy theory where I don't think they had to make the movie afterwards. The trailer probably made them a lot of money. People were watching that. There's probably an ad before. Google AdSense, you know, sending them a big check at the end of the month. What am I doing here on this planet? Okay. 1, 2. We have 2 shapes in our hand. This is not a hand that wins. Is this a 7 pairs hand? You're looking at me. You're telling me this is a 7 pairs hand? No, it's a little bit better. 1, 2, 3 shapes in our hand. But if we play this normally, like if we throw away all of our honor tiles and all of our safe tiles, like this is a hand that loses. I don't know why I'm saying that, but like I feel it. I genuinely feel it. I can throw the red dragon because it's unlikely that it gets anything. Keeping the 8-9 shape is actually great news for us later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 shapes in our hand. Maybe what we're hoping to draw is like a 1 of characters or a 3 of characters. Both of those would be nice. You know what? 8 of bamboo is not terrible either. So we have 5 shapes in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe even a Riichi Pinfu hand if things shake out in our favor. What's the door? It's the 8 of circles. Glad we noticed that before like the end of the game. There's that 1 of characters that I was asking for. I honestly think that the green dragon is a little bit more dangerous right now. I'd rather have someone pawn it than ron it from me later. 4, 5, 6, honestly a great draw. I'll keep an Eastwind as a safe tile. So now we unfortunately cannot get Riichi Pinfu. Do we have a Suji trap anywhere? We don't even have a Suji trap anywhere. So if we draw the 7 of characters or the 7 of bamboo, we do not have a good Riichi. We have a very passable Riichi. We'll happily discard this 8-9 and try to pawn into an Eastwind. It's worth 2 Han for us as we're the East seat in the East round. So that's feeling pretty nice. Pawn the Eastwind. Now we get into Tenpai for the 7 of bamboo. Unfortunately, 2 of them are already gone. That's gotta hurt a little bit. I don't think we actually want this 2 of bamboo. I think it slows us down. It's a little bit of a more dangerous tile for later. It doesn't look like anyone's really looking for bamboo. It's okay. We got to be a little scared of Left Lord. I mean, both Left Lord and Across Lord, I mean, just now are starting to throw away some of their more valuable tiles. Okay, here's the thing about this. This shape, although it looks a little bit awkward, can become a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not terrible. We don't really want to break up a pair later on. Oh my god. What is this hand? I think I threw the door here, as ridiculous as that is. But now I'm like, where's my Game of Thrones voice? Where are my shapes? Where are my dragons? Where are my pairs, dude? Are you kidding me? Cause this is a little bit awkward. We could see this. Throw down the 6 maybe? It's just not worth it. Oh. This is an extremely awkward hand. This is like me wearing oversized clothing from Old Navy throughout my entire middle school life. It's just a little too awkward right now. No one's wanting to touch this thing with a 6-foot pole. It's probably a little too mean to my younger self, but you get the idea. We've all had rough times. Throwing the 7 is okay after the 4 because we know no one's on a 5-6 weight, like just waiting to run off of that. I think I pushed for this. I actually think that I pushed for this. I'm in Tenpai? Oh, I am in Tenpai. It's honestly one of the least deserved Tenpais of all time because I didn't even know that I was in Tenpai or 1 away even. We gotta rely on some 7 of bamboos, but 2 of them have already been thrown. We can think that, you know, someone's probably using another one. It's gonna be tough to finish this shape. So what do we want to see? Another 5 of bamboo would be great, but unfortunately, that's all moot. Right Lord takes it all away from me with an all simples Dora hand. But the good news about this is that we are in the South 1 round, and it is anyone's game. No one has crested the 30,000 point mark yet, and it is legitimately anyone's game. It could even be Molly's game. The Aaron Sorkin film about a famous ski athlete turned gambling entrepreneur, gambling ring aficionado. Look, I'm not sure. Here's the messed up part. I've seen Molly's game. I think it was okay. I can't remember what it was really about. I know that poker was involved and that Tobey Maguire was in it, but that's honestly all I can remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Call me a Feist song, the way I'd be counting to 4, but we need some more shapes here. Drawing the Dora, the 4 of bamboo would be nice here. This could be an all triplets hand. We don't know yet. Do I want to keep this Westwind? I mean, if someone calls Riichi, like, we have 3 red dragons to throw. Don't get me wrong. Throwing away our red eyes black dragons, Yu-Gi-Oh reference, will be painful, but at least we have some safety in this hand. Otherwise, we're going guns blazing, waiting for this. Yeah, I guess we're going for some all triplets action. Call me my search history when I'm on incognito mode. I mean, I actually think if we're going for all triplets, we don't want we don't want a tile that we already know where one of them is, right? It's one of them's the Dora indicator, so there's only 3 of these in this round, and no one's gonna throw away a 3. They're gonna want to use it in their 2, 3, 4s, in their 3, 4, 5s, right? Because the door is the 4. Okay, waiting on the world to change with an 8 of characters discard. Waiting on drawing a single pair. Now we're in Furitan, which is very, very funny. And I don't mean haha funny. I just mean like tragically funny. You know how Chekhov is kind of funny. All a person needs is 6 feet. Am I right? That's all the land that someone might need. Okay, so I called a con right there. Why did I do that? I wanted an extra draw. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just wanted an extra draw. Now, here's the thing. I get really mad in these videos when someone calls an unnecessary con, right? When someone commits an unforced error like that. However, no one is no one's there yet. No one's in Riichi yet, and so we're not just giving someone 2 chances at an Oradora. People might be racing to Tenpai right now. Okay, Left Lord is also willing to call a con. They're willing to call a pawn. Okay, that's a little bit spooky right now. This is a very volatile game. Someone's gonna win with a Hanemon no matter what. I can feel it. Why is my hand still like worthless? Why is my hand still worthless when there's been 3 cons called, dude? How is this even possible? If someone throws down the red dragon, I might even call a con just to get an extra draw. Okay, they're also going for the sicko mode all triplets hand maybe. That's very scary. 7 is okay because 3 of them are already gone. Okay, there's a 7 of characters. 3 of those are already gone. So we have some safe tiles, right? Oh my god. Now with the con, yeah, there's going to be a lot of mini points. Left Lord takes it. We just witnessed a murder. We just witnessed a Cross Lord taking a fall from glory. They were once in first place. Now they've stooped so low into that 4th place ranking. Now let me tell you something. I know how that feels. You're gonna think I'm a sicko for this one. 7 pairs. 7 pairs. This hand does not win. This hand does not win if you play it normally. You want to know what you get when you cross a maladjusted loser with a society that doesn't care? Is this the dialogue from Joker? You get a sicko, okay? And that's what I'm doing right now. I guess I'm gonna keep this 5 for one more turn. I know this looks bad. I know we're going for a 7 pairs hand when we have 2 pairs in our hand. That's a 5 pair difference. I understand. I can do that mental math too, okay? This is not a hand that wins if we play normally. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So what's next on the chopping block? One 8 of circles has been discarded. One west wind, south wind, both of these have been discarded. I mean, I'm gonna throw away any dangerous tile that I draw. I'm gonna throw away immediately. Much like Yugi Moto was saying draw a monster card in his epic confrontation against Weevil Underwood while he was trying to win back Yugi Moto's soul, I'm gonna draw and discard what am I? Some dangerous tiles. Now, unfortunately for us, we got some real garbage in our hand. We're just straight up drawing garbage, right? The 1, 2 of them are already gone. The 2 of them are already gone. The 9, 2 of them are already gone. So it's looking a little bit rough right now. 13 orphans though. We have 9 out of 13 orphans. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 out of the 13 orphans. If we draw back into the one of circles, maybe we can talk. I don't know, but now we're kind of in Furton. This honestly might have been better to go for the 13 orphans. But I mean, like, come on. With our starting hand, like, that's pretty impossible. So there's a lot of 1s that are discarded. I have the last 1 of characters. I've got to keep that. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna throw away the 7 of bamboo. It's not that safe. Right Lord is maybe going for a full flush in the circle suit. We got to be a little bit careful. They haven't discarded a single circle tile yet. And we've just been feeding it to him. You know what? In retrospect, like, it's a little bit weird because I'm straddling 2 different hands, right? Straddling the 13 orphans and the 7 pairs hand. Like, the 9 was not good to keep because 2 of them were already gone for 7 pairs, but it was good to keep for the 13 orphans, right? And now we big fold. Now we are big folding. Look, you can say whatever you want to say, but I'm so happy I have this hand right now. I'm so happy because there's so many different safe tiles that I can fold. West wind. Actually, there's not that much that's looking that safe right now. Somehow we don't have a lot of safe tiles to throw. Okay, east wind should be okay. I mean, this doesn't look like a flush. They discarded so much good stuff early on. South wind, thank you. Red dragon, thank you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have to discard twice more. We have a guaranteed safety safe tile with this red dragon. We just got another one off of that 2 of bamboo discard. So we're gonna be good. No chance that we deal into an under the river. Right Lord, thinking about it. They're probably in Tenpai for a half flush or a full flush. They're choosing to fold with that green dragon. Maybe let's see if they pushed or if they folded. They ended up folding. Left Lord was waiting on a 4 and a 7 of characters. Okay, fair enough. They had 3 east winds. I'm glad I mean, they couldn't con because they were in Riichi, but you never know. What is this? What is this hand? What are we playing at here? Rick, Morty. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in our hand. 5 shapes in our hand. And 5 good shapes in our hand. This is our seat wind and prevalent wind. That south wind by itself is worth 2 Han. Okay, so what do we do here? I actually think that we throw away the 7. Now I think that increases our tile acceptance rate. Now we have the 6, the 9, the 2, and the 3 of circles. All of them kind of get us into tenpai, but not really, right? We're looking to pawn the south wind, throw out this 4, and then get on a 2-sided weight. Maybe call a con if we're lucky. I think that's the best case scenario for this hand, and it's not that terrible. Throw this away. We definitely don't need it because we're looking to pawn this south wind for sure. Right Lord opening up on some circles. I think this is some kind of flush. I don't know, or maybe all simples. We're not sure yet. If it's a flush, I'll get rid of my east wind now. I don't want them pawning or ronning off of it later. Dude, kind of a sick shirt idea. Pawning and ronning. I don't know. We could maybe if everyone in this community is really cool about it, we could go halvesies on a nice T Public storefront. What is this hand? Could someone explain to me what this hand is? Am I really gonna go for the all triplets? I mean, this is also tenpai for 7 pairs, right? If I draw a 2 or a 3, we could call Riichi or just sit in Damaten for a 7 pairs hand. Are we greeting? Because if we're greeting, we throw away this 2 or this 3. The 3 is really dangerous because it's Suji to the Dora. Dude, frick it. I'm gonna greed. I'm gonna play Tile of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 more tiles from my deck. Enjoy the 5 of circles, which you undoubtedly need for your half flush in the circle suit hand. We gotta be a little bit careful because they could just have a regular, grab a bucket and a mop. They have a regular A hand waiting on the west wind. That's their seat wind. So let's get rid of it early. They could have still ronned us off of it. In a really strange situation right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a very strange situation. Want to get rid of the 2. The 2s are a more dangerous tile. This point, it's honestly hard to say. So how many Han is this? This is 2 Han, and then all triplets is another 2 Han. So this is a 4 Han hand with enough mini points, which I think a lot of triplets gives you a lot of mini points, right? So it should be a Mangan. It should be 8,000 points. But again, this is why all triplets is such a bait. All triplets is actually really, really hard to achieve. Okay, throw this out. We still have another safe tile. If we really need to, this 2 of circles should also be relatively safe if we need to throw it out later in the game. 9 of circles looking okay, but left lord also only having discarded 2 circle tiles this entire game and a ton of character tiles. I'm not sure what this is about, honestly. 1 of circles, let's get that out of here. Call me Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig in that one SNL sketch. 4 of circles, I mean, what is happening here? What am I doing? I would love to get into tenpai with this hand though. Before we get into an exhaustive draw, let me pawn something. Okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to get into tenpai, unfortunately. Would it have been different? They were waiting on the red dragon and the 6 of bamboo. The 6 of bamboo was the Dora. But they needed the red dragon to win. They actually couldn't run off of the 6 of bamboo, even if they drew it themselves. Interesting game. It's all last right now. I need 5,000 points in order to get first place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a Riichi Pinfu. All simples hand. But if we get another Southwind or a green dragon, I will open up this hand. Mr. Gorbachev, I will open up my hand, okay? Because we're the dealer. So if we get to do the run back, we get to do the run back. As in, if we win this round and we're not in first place, we get to keep playing. Dora is the 6 of bamboo. We can actually accept that into this hand. Draw a 6, throw a 3. Save a horse, ride a cowboy, etc., etc. Dude, I know that this 6-6-7 shape is okay because we could complete it with either a 6 or an 8 or a 5. But like something about keeping this 6 does not sit right with me later into the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes though. But I wanna keep some safety. Do I G this? Go for the fastest hand of all time? I think I'm gonna do it. I don't really have that much faith that we're gonna draw the tiles that we need. I know that's a little bit sad, but sometimes in life you gotta make your own luck. And by that I mean slurp up the tiles that have been discarded by Left Lord. That's Mahjong, baby. I don't know. Here's the thing. The reason I'm keeping these instead of like playing with the utmost efficiency is because I want to have some safety in case someone calls Riichi or something, right? So we have two south tiles. Those are relatively safe. Do I go for all simples here or do I go, oh, this is a weird situation. This is a weird situation. This could be wrong, but I mean, okay, here's the thing. All simples is 1 Han. Southwind, because we're not in the south seat, is also just 1 Han. So technically, maybe it's right to discard the Southwinds here? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure about that. Okay, a Crosslord ends up pawning. This is looking to me like an all simples hand. Ah, okay, yeah. So we should not have kept these. This is 100% a misplay. Because now we need to get a triplet of them to win. And there's only one of them left in the entire GD wall. It's a little bit hard for us. We might even consider throwing out these Southwinds if we draw into like something nice. This is not something nice. I mean, the good news and bad news, right? Good news is if someone draws the Southwind, we know that they only have 1. Okay. Bad news is that it could be in the dead wall, and we just drew the Dora. I'm not about to throw down the Dora and ruin my chance at winning this game. So if someone throws down a 7 of characters, I think I'll pawn that and get on a single tile weight. This unvaluable hand just became a kind of valuable hand. Imagine if we draw the Dora, right? All simples, 2 Dora, red 5. That's 4 Han. Okay. Unless it's the dirtiest Riichi of all time. Don't look that up on Urban Dictionary, by the way. Shouldn't be waiting on the Southwind. If they are, they deserve the win, honestly. What? This is why I'm like, if you just play defensively, it'll all be okay, baby. It'll all be okay. Like sometimes Right Lord will just deal themselves into oblivion. We're going back in those logs and we're judging the hell out of this guy, okay? Absolutely. Absolutely we're judging the hell out of this MF. Are you kidding me? Thank you for the wishing points. It was okay. We didn't really get the chance to play offensively, but you know what? Let me know if you liked the greed that came out from that one round of the all triplets hand. It's a little bit greedy. Call me Ariana Grande the way I be greedy. What is this? What am I looking at here? You're staying in Tenpai for Pinfu Dora. This is honestly a tough situation because the 6 is Suji to both this 3 and this 9. The 6 is Suji. So you know they're not on a 4-5 weight, and they know they're not on a 7-8 weight. But there's always the possibility that they're doing an Akagi level Riichi. How long has this Tenpai been in the works? Not in Tenpai, not in Tenpai, not in Tenpai, in Tenpai. And then they immediately slam the like and subscribe button. Okay. I mean, it's really tough there. I'm not judging them as hard as I was before because it is Suji. It is Suji. And you want to stay in Tenpai because sometimes the best defense is to just stay in Tenpai. You never know if someone's going to discard a 6 or a 9 and then suddenly you're out of there in first place. What are the other situations that could have occurred, right? They don't deal in, but a Crosslord sumos? Okay, then you're probably going to be in second place this round. What happens if I sumo? Then you're still going to be in second place. You could have thrown the 7, but that's bad because then you eventually still need to deal the 8. But then there's like 2 6s gone, 2 7s gone. I don't know, dude. This is actually a really tough situation. Would you ever discard the 9s here? Discarding the 9s might be okay. Might be more of an okay play. Because you did give them another copy of the Dora and Ipatsu, so that's an extra 2 Han. Maybe discarding the 9s is okay, and then like if you discard 1 9, right, and then you chi into a 6 or a 9, you throw out the other one, you're still in Tenpai. Of course, you can't actually win anymore, but at least in the exhaustive draw, you'll be happy to be in Tenpai. I know they could. I mean, oh man, this is really hard. I don't know. Leave me a comment. What would you have discarded here? Because I might have made that same exact read. You know, it's Suji. It's inside Suji, which is the safest Suji of them all. Well, what do they discard here? Eastwind? They discard a 3, and I'm just slurping them up with one of the most baby hands of all time. That's okay. This doesn't look that scary. Like nothing about my hand looks scary. It's not a flush. It's not anything. What happens here? Tell me they throw a Northwind. They probably throw a 5 here, right? They throw a 4 of bamboo. What are you doing? Okay, I guess. Okay, keeping this alive. Sure thing. You're keeping this bulging shape alive. That's fair. Are you keeping a safe tile for later? But at this point, it's like 16 tiles left on the wall. I mean, someone needs to teach me this lesson. Like, at this point, there's no keeping a safe tile for later. It's later. You know what I mean? You got to throw out your safe tiles now. What happens here? Wow, this person deals in so much. No offense or whatever. They throw out a 3. And they deal in with the 3? Yeah, they deal in with the 3. But there's nothing you can do. This is such a valuable hand. I honestly agree with them fighting for it. And they didn't even deal into that big of a hand. 6,400. For the chance to get a Mangan, though, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right. Your boy is going to go get some sleep. It's not something that he's been great at lately. Leave a like and a comment if you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. Also, thanks for cresting the 1,300 subs. That's amazing. This is genuinely amazing. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. That is so kind. And to everyone who leaves a nice comment or a song parody. That just gets me hyped up. When I see a song parody, I'm like, I'm not alone in this wacky world. Anyway, you can also find me on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong. Wednesdays are Gas Station Simulator. Fridays are Nancy Drew at 4 p.m. PST. Link is in the description. You can also chat with us in the Discord link below. Until next time, please be patient with yourself and please take care of yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.